Hi, I'm Betty Fine.
I'm Ted Evans.
And consider yourselves warned.
Grab your 3D maneuver gear and defend your wall.
We're gonna be recapping the major plot points of the first season of Attack on Titan.
You'll be all caught up when it's time for the long-awaited Season 2 after watching this recap in one take in under 6 minutes.
Starting now!
Meet Eren Yeager, who lives in a town which is surrounded by 3 gigantic walls.
Wall Maria, Wall Rose, and Wall Cena!
Titan 101!
For over 100 years, humankind have been living in settlements surrounded by these walls that prevent giant human-looking and human-eating creatures called Titans from coming in.
Yeah, they're terrifying.
Eren wishes to join the Scout Regiment to see the outside world.
The Scout Regiment explores and reclaims human territory, studies Titans, and hunts them using special apparatuses,
Which they call 3D maneuver gear.
that zip them around the sky like brown-coated Spider-Man.
However, Eren's mom and adopted sister Mikasa are against them joining up.
Suddenly, a colossal Titan
Who looks like a giant picture of the human anatomy from a 7th grade science book come to life.
appears and knocks down a gate on Wall Maria.
Several other smaller Titans break through, start devouring hundreds of people, and drive the town into mass panic.
Eren finds his mom pinned under their house and watches as a Titan eats her right in front of him.
This kid just watched his mom get eaten by a giant!
My God, Attack on Titan!
R.I.P. Eren's mom.
Things get worse over the next year as they experience a serious food shortage, with them not able to access Eren's former city.
Eren starts having weird, totally foreshadowing dreams where his father gives him an injection of some sort and a key.
Eren vows revenge for his mom's death and joins the army along with Mikasa and their friend Armin.
At the army base, Eren is introduced to a multitude of recruits, including the loner Annie and the hot-headed Jean.
Through training camp, he learns that in order to kill a Titan, you must strike it in the back of its neck.
Otherwise, they're pretty much immortal.
He, Mikasa, and Armin decide to join the Scout Regiment,
They are assigned to the Tross district,
one of the cities at Wall Rose.
and the colossal Titan appears again and breaches another gate, allowing a swarm of Titans inside.
As Eren prepares to deliver a neck slash to the colossal Titan, it poofs away in a burst of steam.
One by one, Eren's comrades are eaten or killed by the Titans.
Their friends are being eaten! Actually eaten!
This show!
Even Eren gets his left leg bit off.
Armin gets picked up by a bearded Titan who looks like he's straight off an episode of Duck Dynasty and is almost swallowed.
Good news! Eren manages to drag and toss Armin out of its mouth.
Bad news! A Titan bites off Eren's arm and swallows him whole!
Wait, they killed off the main character already? What the hell?
R.I.P. Eren.
Armin blames himself for Eren's death, obviously.
Mikasa tries to rally the surviving squads and is cornered by a blonde Titan.
It's looking like certain death.
However, another Titan appears behind her and kills the blonde Titan.
Titan on Titan crime? What is happening?
Not only that, but it knows Titan weak points and completely ignores the humans.
The rogue Titan finally collapses from the battle.
Emerging from its body is Eren?
What the f?
His severed leg and arm are regrown too!
Turns out when Eren was eaten, his anger caused him to burst out of the stomach by transforming into a Titan somehow.
Captain Levi of the Scout Regiment and his squad arrive to help the Tross district.
Levi looks like an average laid-back soldier, but when he's on the hunt, he becomes a crazed, wide-eyed, Titan-killing badass!
Several of the army men corner Eren, accusing him of being a Titan in disguise.
He replies that he has no memories of becoming a Titan as Armin and Mikasa defend him.
The army men fire on them!
Eren bites his hand and transforms himself into a Titan to protect them from the
It
barrage.
appears physical pain is one way Titan changers can turn into their Titan forms.
In the midst of the standoff, Eren remembers the strange dream he had earlier.
Apparently it was memories of his father telling him to go to their home's basement with a key, but why?
He then tells them how he believes that it holds the secret to destroying the Titans.
A second attack on them is halted by Commander Pixis, who works out a deal to have Eren help them in his Titan form.
The deal includes clogging up a hole in the wall of the Tross district with a giant boulder.
Eren transforms into the Titan, but instead of pushing the boulder, he starts attacking Mikasa!
He can't fully control himself when he's a Titan.
No worries though, because he accidentally knocked himself out.
Armin reaches the unconscious Titan Eren and wakes him up by plunging a sword in his neck.
Titan 101!
Titan changers like Eren seem to be housed inside their Titan forms Pacific Rim style, so when they are killed as Titans, they return to their human form.
Time for more Titan and human killing!
Jean, Annie, and several of the other recruits escape from certain death.
Eren blocks the open gate with the boulder and is inducted into Levi's squad.
Only rule is if he loses control of his Titan self again, he'll be killed.
Eren proves himself to the military police and scout regiment and trains to control his power under Levi.
Mikasa and Armin find out that the Scout Regiment plans to reclaim Eren's hometown and find the secret hidden in his basement.
Many crews choose to leave,
including Annie, who joins the military police.
Mikasa, Armin, Jean, and others decide to join Eren in the Scout Regiment's mission.
Next up, Wall Maria!
During their expedition, they encounter an unusual female Titan.
Her body can withstand their blades, and she's always protecting the back of her neck.
She seems smarter than your average Titan.
The female Titan captures Armin, but she leaves him alive for some reason and continues running.
They deduce that she must be another Titan shifter like Eren.
Levi's squad lures the female Titan into an ambush.
Erwin,
a commander of the Scout Regiment,
has his men fire hundreds of grappling hooks at the female Titan, trap her, and try to figure out her identity.
The female Titan screams, drawing in nearby Titans.
The Titans then proceed to eat the female Titan body?
Nasty!
The person inside the female Titan escapes and then transforms back into her Titan form.
She continues to kill more of the Scout Regiment.
Eren has no choice and transforms.
It's Eren Titan versus female Titan!
However, the female Titan takes off Eren's Titan head and swallows his human body.
Man, this guy gets eaten a lot.
Levi retrieves Eren from inside her mouth before he can be killed, leaving the female Titan badly wounded.
Damn it, Levi, why are you such a badass?
Good news! Eren wakes up to find himself in the Scout Regiment back at the town, safely behind Wall Cena!
Bad news! Erwin is summoned to the capital, where the final decision of Eren's custody will be made.
Oh, and remember Annie?
Armin meets up with her and asks for help taking Eren out of the capital.
She reluctantly agreed and is led alongside Eren and Mikasa to an underground tunnel.
Annie refuses to enter as she notices Armin behaving strangely and hidden scouts watching her.
Armin finally reveals his suspicion that Annie is the female Titan!
I mean, they do have the same hair, but I did not see that coming.
His suspicions arose when he realized that the female Titan let him live, as Annie had regarded him as one of her few friends.
Knowing her identity is exposed, Annie transforms into a Titan.
Aaron transforms into his Titan form!
It's Titan Aaron versus Titan Annie Part 2!
Aaron overpowers her!
Before he can eat her, he sees her crying and stops.
She crystallizes herself into slumber for protection, like Snow White.
She can do that?
Erwin,
Who had been arrested due to his mission's failed outcome,
realizes that Annie and Aaron are proof that there are humans that can turn into Titans to be used for battle.
in the end, Erwin's name is cleared, Aaron stays with the Scout Regiment, Annie is put in custody, and everything seems calm.
Until another Titan breaks through Wall Cena!
Can these people ever catch a break?
And now you're all caught up in Attack on Titan!
What's in Aaron's basement?
Will we ever get to see the Colossal Titan again?
How are so many of these Titans so well groomed? They can't even figure out how to put on clothes, much less make a sentence.
Will you keep watching Attack on Titan?
We know we'll be! Season da es en un San Diego! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Iron Prize! And now the times you messed up!
Meet Aaron Yeager, who lives in a town which is surrounded by 3 gigantic walls.
Wall Maria, Wall Rose, and Wall Woes? Wall Woes. Aaron wishes to join the Scout Regiment to see the outside world.
The Scout Regiment explores and
Now!
Meet Aaron Yeager, who lives in a small town which is surrounded by 3 gigantic walls.
Wall Maria, Wall Rose, and Wall...
Levi looks like an average laid-back soldier, but when he's on the hunt, he becomes a crazed, wild-eyed, tired-beater mother. Before he can eat her, he sees her crying and stops.
She crystallizes herself into slumber for protection, kind of like Snow White, lying in status until the kiss comes.
Studies Titans and hunts them using special apparatuses,
Which they call 3D maneuver gear.
that zip him around like shit.
Like shit?